Flicked away, and that'll go for 4. Beautiful leg glance this time from Vaughan. That's a deliberate stroke. Flick of the wrist, sending the ball screaming to the boundary.
Well, he's turning out to be expensive, Mohammad Sami, in his 5th over and already 32 taken off his bowling. Once again, the line not right, once again over pitching. All it required at that pace was a little edge.
Swept away by Vaughan. And swept away well, that ball spinning away all the time from Abdul Razak. That's 4 more.
Well, it was for this particular reason that Abdul Razak was not selected earlier for this tour, because he looked tired and jaded in the field. Now, this should have been stopped. He had plenty of time to cover that one. Nice shot from Michael Vaughan. Kept it down. The ball was spinning away from Razak, but he got there in the end and then couldn't bend down in time.
It's in the air, through where 3rd slip would have been, and flamboyant dive fails to stop the 4. It's 83 for 2. Pulled away by Vaughan. Saw it coming and hammered it away over mid-wicket for 6.
Michael Vaughan would like this length from Omar Gul. A youngster, steady bowler. He's got the reputation of that, but a real loosener from the young bowler. Michael Vaughan in total control of that one. Lovely shot, 6.
Nicely timed, beautifully played. That'll run away for 4. What a good stroke that was. Nothing more than a push from the new boy, and that's his first boundary.
Lovely shot from the young batsman here. Just timed it to perfection. Found the gap, opening the face of the blade and running the ball down. Exquisitely timed. Omar Gul once again struggling with his line. Nice hand-eye coordination there from the young player.
Troughton showing a glimpse of why he's been picked. Big appeal, he's gone, and it was only a glimpse. That was a good ball from Gul. Swung away from Troughton, who just got a faint outside edge through to the captain. Gul gets a wicket in his first over.
Well, this was a very, very good delivery. The youngster had to play that one. Faint edge, and Rashid Latif, a simple, straightforward catch. So Pakistan keep at it. Once again, pick up a wicket. They've given away a few runs, few boundaries, but 3rd wicket down for England. Gone for 6. 96 for 3.
Andrew Flintoff is the new batsman on his home ground here at Old Trafford, coming in at number 5. Vaughan on strike. Not out, says David Shepherd.
Nicely played. This could go all the way. It does. Will be greeted well by the Old Trafford faithful. Andrew Flintoff, 4 and back to point. It brings up the 100.
Well, you don't associate this shot with Andrew Flintoff. You just think it's all gung-ho, but this is a finesse shot. Just lets the ball come, takes it on top of the bounce. Just plays it behind square on the offside. Oh, it's lovely timing. He's still got a slip and a gully in.
I think that's a wicket. It is a wicket. Michael Vaughan, I think, was trying to run that into the 3rd man area. Well, he ran it straight to Rashid's hands. He doesn't miss them. England lose their 4th.
It's a terrific piece of captaincy, is this. The last ball of the over, he moves slip out, get rid of slip, put him into mid-wicket. Michael Vaughan sees the gap at slip, opens the face of the bat. It's just thin enough to get through to the keeper. Gul again gets his 2nd wicket, and it is a big wicket. England's captain. He promised again, Michael Vaughan. 27 from 34 for him. England have lost a 4th wicket, 106 for 4.
Anthony McGrath comes to the wicket. He says, I can hear it too. Is that what he's saying to the umpire? How can you hear? That's through the gap. That'll relieve the tension for the batsmen out there, the 2 of them. Being tied down. The last 6 overs? Well, that's how long it is since the last boundary.
It's a good shot too. Keeps his sideways position, Anthony McGrath, and lets the ball come to him. There's only touch of width. Look at that step forward again. And he almost plays a back foot shot or a square shot from that position.
First boundary for a long, long time. That's going to be very welcome indeed for all concerned. Well, Gul had settled into quite a nice rhythm after the first couple of deliveries, which were a little off the mark. He settled into a good rhythm until this one.
Went wrong both ways there, and he knows it. Both line and the length. Bit too short and too close to leg stump. That's a bit of protection out behind the square, but that was hit quite powerfully.
He didn't time that either. It seemed to come a little bit off the bottom of the bat.
Looking to build on this partnership. Flintoff doing that very effectively there, picking the gap at a deep square leg. Takes him to 30, that 4.
Well, it's well outside the off stump this, but Andrew Flintoff, I think, has made his mind up early. And he gets hold of it pretty well. If you beat the man square, and you can hit it exactly square, or as near as possible, you've got every chance of making the boundary.
Powerful shot by Flintoff. That's how hard Flintoff can hit the ball, straight back down the ground. Fielders with not a chance of moving.
He's been waiting, he's been eyeing up anything off stump. And that's one that you hope as a bowler you can get out the way of, because I think if that had been hit straight at either of his legs, it would have been a sickening thud. It's hit powerfully, this.
He'll pick up 2 here. He just dragged the length back a fraction, Abdul Razak, having been driven off the first ball. 150 up. It's not as big as it should have been. That's heaved away. It's down the throat of deep square. So Flintoff has gone. Yazir Ahmed taking the catch, and Flintoff, just as he was promising to open those shoulders, has picked out the deep square leg, and Razak takes the wicket.
Yazir Ahmed, yeah, just have a look at this for a catch. I think it's off the toe of the bat. He's looped it, but this is very hard to judge, and that is judged magnificently. Yazir Hamid taking the catch. Andrew Flintoff can't believe it. Another promising innings comes to an end. He's gone for 39. It's 152 for 5.
Another of the England debutants comes to the crease, Ricky Clark. 9 matches in domestic cricket this year. Played in the warm-up game against Wales at Cardiff the other day, made 46 in 47 deliveries. And put on 30 with Anthony McGrath. So they've got the chance of forming another partnership here. Abdul Razak bowling to Clark. It's 152 for 5. Have a look at this catch again from Yazir Hamid. Flintoff picking him out. It's a good catch in the end.
I'm not sure he's got off the middle of the bat, but it's very well judged. Magnificent camera work, that is, to show you how much ground he had to make up. And taking it just off the ground there, Hamid. He can't believe it. Oh no, not again.
Clark on strike. Big day for him in this side as an all-rounder. Still much to prove with the ball. He's certainly a batting all-rounder, that is for certain. Oh, ball, second ball, trying to sweep. leg stump. Clark gets a duck on his debut. Not the best of strokes.
Well, you'd think you want to at least get off the mark before you try the premeditated sweep stroke, which we seem obsessed with in English cricket. How often do you see an Australian do this? Not very often, let me tell you. Ricky Clark, he'd have been nervous. But look, all three stumps are exposed. Well, it's a big lesson for him. Let's hope he learns and learns quickly. He's gone for naught. It's 152 for 6.
Chris Reed back in the fold for England. Played 9 matches prior to this one. The last time he played for England was back in February 2000 in Harare. Got a highest of 26 not out in one-day internationals. Batting well in domestic cricket this year, though. Averaging 51 in first class. 38, nearly 39 in one-dayers. And hasn't played since the 25th of May. Recovered from a injured thumb. It's good running from Reed.
Beware demolition in progress. Are you rebuilding any of the stands here, Walt?
No, I think it means England, Ian.
It's interesting the spelling as well.
Slip and a silly point for Reed as Flintoff and Vaughan ponder. Ooh, plenty of turn. That's hit the keeper on the shoulder, I think, and gone away for byes. Leg byes. Must have flicked the top of the pad.
It's good captaincy, though, isn't he? He's brought a man in on the offside. He's got to slip in, the new batsman. It certainly turns. Flicks the pad. Ooh, how close was that to cleaning the captain up? Excellent stuff, though. Attacking fields. You've got to admire him for this. Got a man at a silly point, a slip. That's what one-day cricket's about. It's not just about slogging.
Good shot, just to push into the offside for Reed. He'll pick up at least 2 here. And settle for 2. Well, that's up in the air. This is a chance. Imran Nazir has taken it as well, running round from mid-wicket to deep square leg. So Reed has gone now. That's a very good catch. It's a spiralling, towering catch. And Imran Nazir taking a good catch. Shoaib Malik has his 2nd wicket.
Well, we're talking about this England side and their learning curve. You'd think we're into the last 5 overs of the innings, not 15. Good catch, though. And judges that well. Once he gets under it, you never feel he's going to drop it. Chris Reed's gone for 5. 164 for 7.
Innings against Zimbabwe. Average is just 11.4. He's a much better batsman than that in one-day internationals. Best of 21. He's got a good chance of improving on that today. Oh, hesitation. Giles could struggle. He's gone. Made the mistake of running away from the ball as well. It's a direct hit from Sammy, who's just come on to bowl at the Warwick Road end. Sprightly piece of fielding, hesitation from Giles, and out by yards.
Well, Darrell Hare didn't even bother looking, or even suggesting that he needs 3rd umpire for this. But Sammy nicely loose from that over, and that's 6 feet short at least. England in all kinds of trouble. They are after a great start. Pakistan have pegged them back. Charles has gone for 3. It's 169 for 8.
The return of England's talisman, Darren Gough, has missed the last 20 tests, the last 17 one-dayers. And he's got a chance to show what he can do with the bat here.
Well, he's off the mark now. Now, Pakistan have had overall a pretty good day in the field. They've caught some good catches, but they've dropped a couple. That's probably the worst of the mistakes.
Mohammad Sami misreading that leg cutter. In fact, came in a wrong one. Didn't get down, and so allowed 4 runs.
It's cleared him. Now that's going to race away now down to the boundary. It's a good shot. McGrath has been very circumspect. He's been using up the time as best he can. Taken no risks, but for the first time here, he's gone over the top.
It's a lovely shot. Got it under control. Mid-off was up. The shot was on.
It's going to be a very simple chance, and indeed is. The reverse sweep, not a good one in any sense. So Pakistan have taken the 9th wicket. England still have 3 overs and 1 ball to go, but Anthony McGrath will be kicking himself, I feel, with that.
Yes, a soft dismissal in the end. And he would have been better off really paddling the ball away towards the onside, the leg side. Easy take for Mohammad Sami. He had plenty of time to get underneath that one. So he goes after a valiant effort of 33. England 9 down now for 194.
Anderson look for 2 this time. 200 comes up for England in the 49th over. The run rate has dropped right through the innings. It's barely over 4 and over. But at least this New England side have posted 200. Can't manage it off the first ball. Single this time. Anderson wanted the second run. Goff was having none of it. I'm the senior partner, laddie. Now, is Darren Goff going to try and hit a couple of boundaries in these last 4 balls? Whipped away, but he'll just get one to deep backward square. Umar Gul doing the fielding. Good use of the feet by Anderson, but he can't get it through that offside field.
Just got a bit too close. You can see where that ball pitched.
Goff desperate to get down there, but he can't manage it. Just 1 ball left, 203 for 9. The advice from Goff is to hit the ball back over the bowler's head. Just shovels it out to long on. Goff won't risk the second run. So the England innings closes rather disappointingly on 204 for 9. After 15 overs, 96 for 3. And it's the Pakistanis who are celebrating at the moment. The England run rate just over 4 and over, 4.08 to be precise. And Rashid Latif can be very pleased with his young charges.
They've done a good job. Didn't start all that well. Mohammad Sami, I thought, started bowling from the wrong end. Started his spell from the Warwick Road end. First 2 overs were very expensive. And he was switched to the Stretford end. Certainly bowled a lot better. Good job done here by this young Pakistan team. They looked up for it. They were very, very energetic, running around, doing brilliant fielding. Dropped a catch, yes. And there's their captain, even having a last word with them on the field.
Obviously a very tight-knit community, this new Pakistan side. Rashid Latif keeps getting them into that huddle. Generous applause from the crowd. It was a very good fielding and bowling performance by Pakistan.
So England making only 204 for 9 from their 50 overs. Top score was Andy Flintoff with 39 from 55 balls, but he really should have gone on with the job. Many of the England batsmen making starts but not consolidating. They started well, England. They were 45 for no wicket in the 7th over and 96 for 2 in the 15th. But then they collapsed in the wake of some good seam and spin bowling from Pakistan. Shoaib Malik, the hero for Pakistan with his off-spin. 10 overs, 2 maidens, 3 for 26. But each of the Pakistani bowlers doing their job. After the break, we'll see how Pakistan do in this first game of the NatWest Challenge. They need 205 to beat England at Old Trafford. Stay with us.
Sensational shot.
Well, these two young Pakistani openers can play the ball around first thing. So this could be a very interesting start, and for Darren Gough, it's welcome back. Gough's missed the last 20 test matches and 17 one-day internationals. Hasn't played a one-day international since Lord's at the beginning of last season against India. James Anderson is going to open the bowling from the Stretford end. Imran Nazir, England will remember him from the last tour of Pakistan. He's given some opportunity at 5-day cricket out there. Mohammed Hafiz, his opening partner. Just 10 matches for Hafiz. Now, Michael Vaughan, having given those players those last-minute instructions, has decided to attack. 2 slips and a gully. Men either side of point. Mid-off, mid-on, long leg, and a third man. Down the leg side and wide. Not perfect start for Anderson. There's that gully fielder. James Anderson will have happy memories of playing against Pakistan in his only appearance against them in one-day international cricket. He was man of the match at Cape Town. 4 for 29 he took in his 10 overs, dismissing Saeed Anwar, Zaman ul Haq, Yusuf Yohana and Rashid Latif. Perfect bowling conditions there, not quite so bowler-friendly here. There's a gap at square leg, there'll be at least 2 here, may run away for 4. And it is a magnificent effort from Troughton. Darrell Hare will check out with the third umpire, Peter Willey. I think that's excellent work. Good shot. That'll run away quickly for 4.
Very good shot. Just a bit too short there, Darren Gough. Perhaps a fraction wide. Not that wide, though. I think it was a length more than anything that cost him that boundary. But it was well timed.
Huge gap there. Giles after it. So, Mikey, you're pretty convinced this is a bit optimistic, this field. 11 for no wicket after 2 overs. Past second slip, and fine of the third man, another boundary. No luck for Anderson. Andrew Flintoff at second slip.
No one to be blamed there. Good delivery. Excellent delivery. That's a line. Close enough to the off stump.
Oh, that's a glorious shot. Half volley admittedly by Anderson, but that was put away in some style.
Didn't have to get everything in the right position here at all, Imran Nazir. That was just so full. Have a look at his left foot. Left foot not really anywhere near to the pitch of the ball, but it was so full, all he had to do was get back to ball. Just a bit too full. That's always going to be for batsman.
That's away for 4 as well, just backward of square. What an over for Pakistan. 14 runs have come from it. They've raced on to 25 for no wicket.
Has to just relax a bit here, James Anderson. That pep talk before they started perhaps has set him off, and that he thinks he has to go out there and to be attacking and to be aggressive. Sure, but aggression is fine, but it has to be controlled.
In the air, that's wide of the man at point. Good looking shot.
That perhaps is the type of shot that Michael Vaughan is hoping that that man at backward point will catch. I think that's pretty much pot luck, hoping for that.
There's no mid-off with Vaughan wide at extra cover. Giles is after it, but he can't stop it. The boundaries flow again.
That was so well timed. No serious follow through here from the batsman at all. Look at the bat. Has gone absolutely nowhere. Just a stab, just timing it beautifully straight down the ground.
Run straight away, though, at the start of the over. That's sweetly timed. Well, he was taken out of the attack after 2 overs that cost him 18. The second of those cost him 14. He's just over pitched here.
It's a terrific shot as well. Hafiz presenting the full face of the bat. He's got a good stance. Just a little trigger movement there. He just pushes the ball powerfully past mid-on. Mohammed Hafiz, 22 years of age. It's a good player.
Well, that's perilously close. Yeah, I think he's probably hit it, because the appeals were muted. They all started to think maybe, but everything died down very quickly. It was short, but didn't bounce quite as high as expected. Might have been a little toe end there. It's probably a bit high anyway. That's found the gap as well, and that is well timed. It's a quickish outfield. That's 4. .46 without loss.
Sensational shot.
Not middle, but it's over the top. Zesty little taste that, but Anderson has just cut it off. So in the end, 2, unless the third umpire has something to say about that.
Athletic fielding from Anderson, and it's clean. A clean piece of fielding. And he also has a rocket throw. He recovers well. Pakistan took a single to him earlier in the over. Wanted to take a single. They picked the wrong fielder. He does wonderfully well here. Very athletic. But up very quickly and returns the ball accurately.
Well, if you keep bowling there and you keep bowling that line, the batsmen are going to work it out and get it sussed out and score from it. We've seen the ball turn. Why isn't he round the wicket? That's my question. You take LBW out of the equation, bowling over the wicket.
Well, I don't know, Ian. We've seen the ball spin, we've seen it bounce when Pakistan bowled. Shoaib Malik got the ball to spin a lot. It's through the covers, the angle going across the right-handed Hafiz, and it's 4.
Jubilation for the Pakistani supporters. Well, as soon as there's anything around off stump, these two batsmen are going to make the most of it. These two look good players, I have to say. Hafiz, that's a nice shot. Waited for it. Hit it in the right area.
It's in the air. And it's out. Wicket with his first ball in international cricket. What a turnaround for Ricky Clark. That is the wicket that England wanted, and it's come from an unexpected source.
Well, he'll be absolutely delighted. Had a bit of a mare with the bat, it has to be said, which he feels is stronger part of his game. Well, it's out there to be hit. I think it's got, because of his height, I think it's just bounced on Imran. Solanki makes the ground. He wanted it, he took it. England needed it. Big breakthrough. Ricky Clark. Doesn't take long for this game to change, does it? Imran Azir, he's gone for 33, played well, it's 60 for 1.
Yazir Hamid, the new batsman, coming in at number 3. He's at the non-strikers end, only 3 games. And Ricky Clark with a wicket with his first ball in one-day internationals. Follows that with a wide down the leg side. Only 11 players have taken a wicket with their first ball, and only one Englishman, Jeff Arnold, prior to this.
Well, I just think it bounces and gets bigger than Imran's expecting. Vikram Solanki takes the responsibility. And England have got a breakthrough.
It's off the pad. "31 years ago, Jeff Arnold got a wicket with his first ball in one-day international cricket on this ground. Ricky Clark, also of Surrey, has repeated the feat.
Delight for Ricky Clark. I just wonder whether Happy Horse would have smiled when he got the wicket with his first ball.
I probably would. One of the few occasions, probably.
Well, they're both Surrey men. Just have to say that he'd have been bitterly disappointed when he got out. And I just think a lot of that shot was down to nerves. I want to get off the mark. What do? I'll play the panicky paddle sweep thing, and he gets out, and he'll have a lot of time to reflect on that. He's a much better player than that. He can hit down the ground well.
Great stop from Reed. Leg by, flick off the pad. Yes, it's ironic, isn't it? Picked as a batting all-rounder, he gets out second ball and comes on and bowls as third change bowler. Gets a wicket with his first ball. This is his action. Ian, talk us through this.
Well, it's pretty good all the way up to the crease. Not much of a jump. His arms, it just needs to be made a bit more authority in the action. It's all a little bit just going through the motions. He's a big man and he's strong, and I think he can get a lot more out of that action. Needs to work more with his front arm. At the moment, it's just going through the motion. Look at it here now. It's not really doing anything there. The way it comes, he's not really coiling up, is it? It's just
no, almost... just do is standing a bit higher as well, a bit taller.
Yeah.
Because he falls away a little in his action, that sends the ball leg side. We've seen a bit of that already this over.
It's nicely played. Lost a couple there. Well, an eventful first over, Ricky Clark. But from England's point of view, he got the breakthrough.
66 for 1. Easy single there in the gap on the offside. The crowd's the quietest it's been all afternoon. Huge support for Pakistan here. Sell-out crowd at Old Trafford. Glorious weather.
Better over so far as well from Ricky Clark. Line much better, off stump just outside. Who are they supporting?
Good job we've got the floodlights on.
Well, it is looking quite dark now, isn't it?
Won't be dark here till probably gone 10 o'clock tonight. Properly dark. It's pulled away over mid-wicket. Not quite timed. Trescothick will cut off the boundary and restrict Hamid to 2.
Just dragging this one down a little bit. Hamid onto it very quickly. Hasn't been out there that long.
Lovely stroke. Beautiful shot. Just open the face of the bat at the point of contact to get the ball between mid-off and extra cover. Boundary off the last ball, 80 for 1.
Well, it's gone away fine, and it's going to go all the way. Vaughan will have to bowl a better line than that. Reed had no chance behind the stumps.
One might think that he was a bit unfortunate here that the ball hit the back of the bat and went away. But it wasn't a very good delivery. It wasn't the right line. If he had a short, fine leg, you could say perhaps, okay, he's looking for the top edge from the sweep, but there's no field in that direction, so that's definitely not the line. He's making a change now. There goes the fielder into that short, fine leg position.
Vikram Solanki with the energetic stop.
Big gaps on that onside now. No point leaving those frontline bowlers for the end. It might be too late.
Paul Collingwood not in this squad because of injury. There with Robert Key. Paul Collingwood's finally got rid of that sling. He's able to drive a car now. We'll be hearing from him on Sky Sports on our 2020 Cup coverage. Hundred comes up for Pakistan. Great celebration in the crowd, particularly down at the Warwick Road end of the ground. The flags are waving. That'll do nicely. Not going to risk the second run. He's going to enjoy this little moment. A very, very good innings indeed. The more experienced Pakistan players and their coach are on their feet in the dressing room. Just what they're looking for from this new young talent. 77 balls and 6 fours. That's up in the air. Oh, that's a superb catch. Anthony McGrath running back at mid-on. That's a really superb catch. Missed time by Hamid. And England at last get their second wicket, and it's Ashley Giles who's done the trick.
Ashley Giles did the bowling, but McGrath did the catching, and what a catch. Have a look at this. The ball is going away from him. He's running back. The ball is falling over his right shoulder. That was brilliant. One of the more difficult catches to take in this game. It's 1-1-6 for 2.
Here's a more familiar face, Yusuf Yohana. Look at that for an excellent record. Veteran of 137 matches. That's beautifully played. Bisects the fielders out on the leg side. And that now is Mohammed Hafiz's highest score in one-day international cricket. He moves on to 57 not out.
A fine example of exactly what I was referring to earlier on. Timing and the placement. Found the gap so easily.
Looking slightly better still, too. It's a fine shot, great shot. Brings a sort of grimace to Darren Goff's face. It was just a wee bit too short and hammered away.
Lovely shot from Mohammad Hafiz. He's been very impressive today. What has been heartwarming is how he's applied himself. Short in length and just very, very quickly.
That's well placed and well timed. Yusuf Yohana is certainly off the mark now, and with a very sweet boundary.
Well, you associate lazy elegance with Yusuf Yohana, and that was personified in that drive. Hardly seemed to have hit it. Pure timing. Just opened the face of the blade. Typical Yohana drive. Square drive. Not an easy shot to play on a slow track. But the timing was exquisite.
Keep trying to run themselves out. That's a great throw. That is a superlative piece of fielding from the captain. Michael Vaughan has turned and thrown the stumps down. It's down to the third umpire now to finally give a verdict.
I think Yusuf Yohana is history here. Struggling to get back and out. By a couple of inches, but he's out of his crease. So that is a major blow. It did appear that both were struggling with their running between the wickets, and in the end, the experienced Yusuf Yohana had to pay the price. Third umpire decision will be out.
Peter Willey, the man with the decision. A nice simple one for him. Michael Vaughan overjoyed. They've finally got a breakthrough here. And although it's not the man who's led the way, Hafiz, it's a very important man. Yusuf Yohana, run out for 8. Just couldn't stretch far enough, and the ball striking the top of middle stump as Michael Vaughan turned and threw it just slightly off balance. Great piece of fielding from the captain. Yohana gone for 8 is 139 for 3. Well, he's got him. James Anderson has struck, so it's 2 wickets in quick succession. Yunus Khan, that one just kept a little bit low, but he's on his way back. Hardly been out there 2 seconds. So things starting to change around for England.
Well, Yunus Khan neither forward nor back. Not moving across to cover that line. Was a good swinger from the bowler, and Yunus Khan in the end beaten for a bit of pace, and a gap created by James Anderson. That's a vital breakthrough. Another Pakistani wicket goes down now. Game on, 139 for 4.
And the new man, with 4 balls left in this over, is Shoaib Malik. He had a good day with the ball. 3 for 26 from his 10 overs. And the partnership now is basically the two spinners who bowled 20 overs between them, picked up 4 wickets. Hafiz, the other guy, who's on 65 not outs, but Malik now faces James Anderson.
It's in the air and 4, too wide from Anderson. Miandad loves that. He's gone on record as saying he wants wickets in hand at the end so that Pakistan can push quickly in the last 10 overs. 50 from 69 balls they need now.
Well, if they're going to learn anything, they can learn from Javed Miandad. He was a magnificent player, truly world class. Very proud captain of Pakistan as well. I can safely say that he will know everything about this one-day game. If these young players listen to him, they'll have a good side.
Slower ball. Steered away by Malik down to third man. That's good fielding from Troughton. Brilliant fielding. The throw was just a fraction out.
I thought it was a dangerous second run there. James Troughton down on the boundary. Anderson with that slow delivery, just a little gentle off-spinner. Malik opens the face and Troughton can see there's an opportunity. Bounce throw. And it's just wayward, isn't it? It's just away from the stumps.
It's in the air. Simple catch. Giles takes it. Clark takes it. Clark takes it. That's another wicket. Slower ball, I think, from Anderson. And the key man has gone. Hafiz has gone for 69. England back with a bang here. Pakistan have lost their 5th wicket.
Well, what sort of a day is James Anderson having? He's having a mixed day, but here's success. The ball's banged in. Star man Hafiz looks to turn the ball on the leg side. Ricky Clark comes in from mid-wicket, takes the catch. Oh, 158 for 5.
Azam Mahmood, the new batsman, number 11 on his back. Andrew Flintoff with 11 on his back as well. Azza very expensive. Very experienced, and the batting average of 17.69 doesn't do justice to his ability. Oh, what a great shot. He's saying he plays with a full face and shows the whole blade of the bat to the ball. He did it perfectly there to pick the gap between mid-off and extra cover.
Pakistan crowd comes alive. Malik caresses this through extra cover. The pace of Flintoff very quickly onto the front foot, places it perfectly between extra cover and mid-off. Look at the footwork, back, across and into line. Super shot.
It's in the air and over mid-on. 6 all the way. What a good shot that was from Azam Mahmood. Only been in for 7 balls.
Well, it's special, isn't it, when you come to the crease and plonk the fast bowler straight over mid-on for 6. He's some cricketer, this guy, Azam Mahmood. He picks the length, and it's a full pick-up length from James Anderson. The shift very much in Pakistan's favour now. 30 from 47.
Slower ball, it's up in the air, it's going to be out. Gone. Clark again with a catch, simple catch, slower ball from Goff. He's done the trick. 5th ball of his comeback over. He's got rid of Malik, who's been playing really well. 24 from 26. England have now taken their 6th wicket. It's getting close.
He only thinks of wickets, Darren Goff. It's an off-cutter. Full length, a little bit wider. Chase that if you want. Gets the ball up in the air. It's a twitcher, is this game. There's no mistake about it. That smile's here again. It's Goff. He's back for England. And he's taking wickets. Malik, 24 from 26. Pakistan, 181 for 6.
Captain's in now, Rashid Latif. Hugely experienced.
Now that's got to be very close. It's out. Well, 17 more runs needed, just 3 wickets left. And the captain has gone.
looking to play across the line, missed the line, and James Anderson has picked up another wicket. He's got 3 now. Well, that was plumb. Hitting the toe, and well, Rashid would have been really disappointed. Full toss getting James Anderson a wicket. 188 for 7. Latif goes for 1.
Abdul Razak, it's the man that comes out. Look at that. He's at number 9 in this Pakistani batting lineup with an average. It's a good shot. This will go to the boundary. Behind backward point, it does. That takes the pressure off Pakistan. Now, not a bad shot under the circumstances.
It's a real luxury to have Abdul Razak come in that number. 2 very fine all-rounders out there, both centurions at the test match level, and it was a classic cut shot.
Should be out. It is out. Here's yet another twist in this game. What a match we've got on our hands. Exactly what England had to do, I think, was to be aggressive. They've been aggressive. They've been rewarded. Who's left to come?
Well, Mohammad Samia, I believe, will be the next man in, but this is a huge blow. Azhar Mahmood, surprised with that little bit of extra left from Darren Gough, is expecting the ball to be near him. And good diving catch there. Troughton is the one who's got that one, an important catch. And, well, that has got them all ecstatic. What a game. 11 from 27. 2 wickets remaining. Azhar gone for 16.
Well, it is Mohammad Sami who comes to the crease. Well, he's gone for the big hit, and he's almost gone for the maximum. He's hit 4 off the last ball of the over. The extra delivery that had to be bowled because of the wide early in the over. 7 from the over, just 2 needed.
Well, this is a massive blow from Mohammad Sami in the context of this particular match. 1 bounce into the boarding horse, and what a neat strike. What an effective strike, coming at the right time. And this could very well be that Pakistan able to win this through this shot. Clark clearly disappointed. Pakistani flags once again waving.
Well, it's not that ball.
What a game we've had. 2 well-matched teams. England making a fierce fight of it. 204 on a good, decent batting track was not always enough. And Pakistan at one stage were looking to roll through quite easily, but then in the middle of the innings suffered.
Bowled. Quite as confident as they were 2 or 3 balls ago.
Nail-biting finish, people. They're all biting their nails. They're all looking to win this one.
Well, the coach has seen it all, Javed Miandad, before. That'll do. That will do. Banged in, halfway down. Gets dispatched. And now we've had can only be described as a magnificent opener to the series. Pakistan winning in the end by 2 wickets. So what a great game and a great advert. A one-day game. I think we've got a cracking series, Ramid.
Absolutely, yes. What a first game to this 3-game series. Pakistan in the end winning this by just 2 wickets. At one stage they were looking like picking up an easy win, but not to be, because England fought very hard through Flintoff and other bowlers, and the batsmen also doing the job. Although England would have been disappointed really to end up with just 204 in their pocket.
So Pakistan just getting home with 4 balls to spare and 2 wickets remaining. The hero, Mohammad Hafiz, with 69, the top score, and also some valuable late order runs by Abdul Razak under pressure. England's bowling James Anderson getting... but he was expensive. Darren Goff with